Oh, what's up, y'all? Nightmare Baller One. Before I get started, just a few things I want to recommend. First is this: Scarface, The World Is Yours. Honestly, I don't even like the movie that much. I think this movie is really overrated. That's just me, but I really like this game a lot. And for fans of the movie, they'll love this game. You know what I mean? If I like it and I didn't even like the movie, I'm pretty sure fans of the movie will love the game. I mean, it's not that it's bad. I just couldn't really get into it. You know what I mean? Another game I like to recommend is this whole entire series. Devil May Cry, amazing. Just play it. If you haven't, if you never played a Devil May Cry game, just play it. Oh god, this shit is amazing. Oh yeah, ATV versus MX Unleashed. Check this out too. And the Tony Hawk series in general. Got a lot of respect for this guy. Alright, anyway, moving on. Got some questions. Need to get them answered. I didn't do them in the last video because I talked about ROH, had some things on my mind. Oh yeah, and another thing before I get started on the questions, all this shit just coming in my head. I just got a chance to see for the first time the ROH show called Fight of the Century. And the main event is Samoa Joe and Bryan Danielson. The show isn't that stellar, but the main event, you gotta check it out. You gotta check out that main event. As simple as that, you've got to check out that main event. Alright, first question I got is from AJ123 Kid. And in case y'all don't know, that's my brother. He asked me, when will TNA stop being dumb like the WWE? Excuse me, y'all. TNA, and he asked me, will ROH ever gets the respect that it deserves? I think it's getting the respect it deserves now. But it's on TV and more people know about it now. Well, not on TV, it's on pay-per-view and more people know about it now. So yeah, I think they're getting the respect they deserve. And I don't know when TNA will wise up, man. It's looking like they are though. After Bound for Glory, it's really looking like it. Thanks for the questions, D, my brother. All right, next question I got is from MacTube. He asked, "What's the worst non-wrestling beating I ever seen?" He said his are the ones with Abyss's beat down on Christian's Coalition, and when Team Extreme got beat down by Stone Cold and Triple H. Okay, I haven't thought about this, but I'd probably just say like any beating that Mankind ever took that wasn't in a match, cause like to hype of a Mankind to take a few, he used to take some crazy bumps that weren't even like in matches. So yeah, all right, I think the worst thing in wrestling is, alright, the next question is from MacTube. Second question. He has I think the worst thing in wrestling is old guys who only think about themselves and never let anyone over, like Triple H, Jeff Jarrett, Mitsuharu Misawa, and HBK. I ain't gonna say Mitsuharu Misawa, but HBK not so much no more either, but I give you Triple H and Jeff Jarrett. But no one ever talks about The Undertaker. He's good in the ring, but even worse than Triple H. Now, I don't know about that. He won't let anyone beat him at WrestleMania. Okay, I give him that, but that adds to the aura of the character. Or even win by cheating. And if he does get a rematch and he squashes them like Khali. I wouldn't say he squashes Khali. See, you got to understand what putting someone over means. Putting someone over doesn't necessarily mean losing the match. Abyss is over, but Abyss has lost many, many matches. You know what I mean? The idea of putting someone over is making them seem like they're a contender, making them seem like they're a threat. And he did that great with Khali. And look at Mr. Kennedy. If it wasn't for his feud with The Undertaker, we probably wouldn't even hear about Mr. Kennedy right now. So, yeah, I mean, The Undertaker, he's done a lot of great things for, the WWE. I'm not gonna agree with you on that. I kind of get your point, but I'm not gonna agree with you on that. And the WrestleMania thing just adds to the aura of the character. It's not like he's trying to hold anyone back or anything, Because if you look at Randy Orton's match he had with Undertaker at WrestleMania, you can tell he put Randy over in that match, you know what I mean? And if you just watch any, if you watch his match with Sid, man, well, Sid was already over, so never mind. All right, who are your top 5 most underrated wrestlers today and all time that we should check out? Today, right now, I would definitely have to say Christopher Daniels, just because of how TNA is treating him. Carlito, because out of WWE, well, how Triple H treated him. Um, Judas Macias, Ricky Banderas, yo, that nigga's bad. Excuse my N-word, but I've really been watching like more of him, son, and like his hardcore matches and just his matches in general. Dude is good. Um, I have to get back to you on the rest. Like I'll answer that question another time. I'll keep it and answer it again. Just give me some time to think about it. All right. I really like. All right. Next question is from Mac 2. He asked about Teddy Hart. I really like Teddy Hart because he has great mic skills and good technical and aerial ability. That he does. I think he could have really carried the WWE for a while because of his style. I don't think so. So some say his bad attitude. Some say he had a bad attitude, but it was getting better. Do you think they fired him too soon? Um, I'm glad they fired him because Teddy Hart is an asshole. You know what I mean? If you're gonna have someone do, just throwing in random spots and like just changing up matches on the fly in the WWE on the grand stage that is on, that's gonna lead to disaster. So I'm glad he got fired. All right, but yeah, that was a good question. They still got him. I'm not sure. Is he in OVW now? FCW or something? I know they said they're gonna do something with the New Heart Foundation or something like that. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. All right, next set of questions is from Asia Extreme, and if I miss some of y'all questions, I will get them on another video. Okay. He asked me if I had to trade 10 TNA superstars and 10 WWE superstars, who would they be? I'll get back to you on that. Probably right after I make this video, I'll get back to you on that. Do you know how Def Jam has Def Comedy Jam and Def Poetry Jam? What if Def Jam created their own wrestling company? They could do it because Russell Simmons is rich as shit. he could do it if he just has the right people, like booking, like people that know the business, and they could do it. I really think they could pull it off. Have I ever played any of the Def Jam wrestling games? Yeah, I just got done beating Def Jam Vendetta a few weeks ago for the umpteenth time, and I killed Fight and Wide to the fullest. I don't really like Icon. I think that shit is garbage. That's just me. But all right, next question: why did ROH get rid of the ROH Pure Championship? Honestly, I'm not exactly sure. I just know they unified it. So now they had a match between McGuinness and Danielson. Everybody needs to check that match out. If you like that match driven, you gotta check that match out. But yeah, I don't know why they got rid of it though. I know somebody's gonna tell me. I know that Samoa Joe didn't like the Pure title, his character, because he was the always champion at the time when they bought it in, and he felt like it took away the credibility of his title. So yeah, but I doubt that's why they got rid of it. All right, who and where would you consider to be the best place to train as a wrestler? Okay, I don't know. I would say as long as you learn the right way, you know what I'm saying? If you learn the right things, when it comes to being a wrestler, like ring psychology and character development and all that, then yeah, I mean wherever they have good instructors. All right, if many ROH superstars hate TNA, then why do a lot of them go there then? Okay, a lot of ROH superstars got pulled from ROH's roster by TNA because TNA was afraid of ROH. Homicide, Samoa Joe, yeah, you get the point. Christopher Daniels, you get the point. You know what I'm saying? TNA basically asked them to leave because they were afraid of ROH. Simple as that. All right, is there any rappers you think will make good wrestlers? I don't know. If they tough, I don't know. That's a good question. All right, did I ever check any material from Chris Cash? Yes, I have. God rest his soul. The question I asked about Batista not being popular with mainstream audience, what I meant as the reason why Batista is not popular with the diehards is because other than the fact he doesn't have good mic skills and in-ring ability is because he doesn't take a job offer. I guess, but he just sucks, man. Like his in-ring ability and his mic skills suck. So yeah. All right, what do I think of Chuck Palumbo? He's all right, not that serious. All right, do I believe Chuck Palumbo is starting to be more popular and getting more recognition from wrestling fans? And do I possibly think he will be in the contendership for the heavyweight championship? I think it happened because they're giving him a push, but I don't think he's gonna be that popular. But that ends this video. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.